did not edit it like this. Quirky uncle figure. 33 years. But that doesn't mean it makes it any easier.
Listen and we don't judge. I'm talking to you, you 2-week Minecraft phases. I was pumping them out. That's practically a New Year's resolution.
I'm still drinking these electrolytes. Last week, I may have promised a little something. The video still isn't up yet, but that's not my fault. Don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me, okay? Hear me out first. Because the app I use is not functioning effectively. Just get it up for you right now so you can see what I'm on about. See, you press play. This is not, I did not edit it like this. I did this bit's fine. Okay, you see how long that took? Every single time I move this, I do a little speed scrub. Well, now it's not doing it. Oh, there you go. See? Every little time. She was my tried and true. Now I'm just thinking I should use CapCut because I'm not going to spend 10 hours doing something that should only take 2.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Nice to see you. How you doing? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
Julian.
The other day, I had to say goodbye to a coworker that I was extremely fond of. Dare I say, I made a friend. Or a quirky uncle figure. The send-off was actually really sweet. It was a lot more than you would expect for a company like that. No shade at all, but it was nice. A lot of people turned up. My guy had been there 33 years. 33 years. He deserved the retirement. Chris and I, his name was Chris. Chris and I, we were partners in crime, okay? We worked together 3 days a week, and for the whole 15 minutes we were on shift together, we were inseparable. This guy, oh, sounded like a 40-year-old smoker. This guy, he showed me how to put all the equipment away. You might be thinking, oh, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. Oh, you don't understand. There was one cupboard for all the equipment, and if one little piece of equipment was in the wrong place, best bet you'd be taking it all out and putting it all back in again. He always told everybody it was like a jigsaw. Do you want to play a game? Because that's what it was. If you're still not getting the picture, the equipment, it's big, it's heavy, it's hard to put away.
That's what she said.
It was a really sweet send-off. People gave speeches. There was this big f**k-off card that probably came from Moonpig. You know the ones with like images on them? This is a big f**k-off card, like it's just, you had one of those. There was also a buffet, which was an amazing surprise for me when I got there. I haven't had breakfast. I'm gonna go have breakfast. Hold on. It's okay guys, I'm back. I wanna know if you guys drink your milk at the bottom of the bowl or if you pour it down the sink, like the wasting scoundrels you are. I'll go with my hero. I'm back. This dude was excited, okay? He may have been 60 odd, but he had plans. For him, his life was just beginning, and we were all happy for him. We were like, yes, yes, Chris. What I'm trying to say is, I need to get it like trimmed or something at least, like give it a little bit of spice. Nice. But what I'm trying to say is, just because something in your life has concluded, it doesn't mean the world is ending or your life is over, no matter how significant it is. Unlike Chris, you may not always be able to choose when or how something ends, but you can always choose to see it as a path to grow. We've all had to say goodbye at some point, right? I'm getting changed to go for a run, so just don't mind me. Whether it was a job, a friendship, relationship, or even a loved one passing away. All of it is sad stuff. And saying goodbye to these things can be really hard, especially if you didn't have the choice. But that doesn't mean it makes it any easier if you did make the decision. It's all about perspective. It's all about perspective. Take the job, for example. If you were fired, you could spend all of your time thinking, oh, they didn't like me. I wasn't good enough. I should have done this instead. What about all the amount of free time you have now? All those projects you want to start working on or keep working on. You probably have severance pay, so that's practically free money. And if you didn't, there's still options. There's always an option. Say you made the choice, okay? Say you made the choice to leave the job. You would probably be wondering if it was the right one. But just remember that you made that decision for a reason. Even if it was an impulsive decision, something in your brain, something in that little noggin of yours, in your brain chemistry told you it was not meant for you. It clearly wasn't something you wanted, otherwise the thought would have never popped into your little brain in the first place. And whether or not you understand it right now, ow, or have all the answers you want, do not let it consume you. Now I might need to get a little pinky promise on that one, because that is a slippery slope and not a fun one. Don't be doing that to yourself, okay? Don't Instead, you can start a habit or that business you wanted to start because everyone's entrepreneurs now. So
I mean, it's alright, like, overrated as in my opinion.
for Chris, that's traveling around in his camper van. This man worked at the same place for 33 years. I can barely stay in a job for 33 minutes. That's a different story. So this obviously was a huge change for him. And now he's becoming a 60-year-old Mr. Worldwide, okay?
If I didn't mention before, I put this jumper back on. Unfortunately, the world is not going to stop because Jenny from across the road didn't want to be friends with you. Look at it, we got sweet potatoes this week. Well, Billy, the coolest kid at the back of the class, didn't want to date you. I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just trying to be honest, okay? Not trying to be aggressive, maybe a little bit. Now, I'm not telling you you can't be sad about it or you can't grieve. You can still work on yourself whilst being in your feels. Now, this is not your sign to relive or romanticize every little detail and every memory you have with them, okay? If you do, I mean, hey, we listen and we don't judge. But please try, maybe not. Eventually, these events and these moments, they will turn into memories, and then those memories will turn into nostalgia. I'm talking to you, you 2 week Minecraft phases, okay? That half-finished castle off in the distance. I've been there. I know. It's either that or it's trauma. That is a whole different jar of pickles. But it's still an opportunity to grow.
Nah, I say let it die. Let it die, let it die. Let it shrivel up and come on, who's with me?
Well, the thing is, how do you grow? Let me tell you. Self-improvement cannot be measured by a specific goal. That's unrealistic. Oh my god, the sweet potatoes. Pardon me. Those 20 squats at the gym, or that new haircut, whatever color it may be, do not mean that you're a completely different person. But by showing up to the gym however many days a week, or making sure you're trimmed wherever, those are the things that make the difference. And that's not because you hit a specific number or you're starting to look a certain way. It's because you are choosing to show up for yourself. And it's those consistent efforts that create growth. Did I get any on me? I got some. And if we're being honest, you are not gonna ace it every day. No one's perfect. Well, I'm joking. Put your socks back on.
Look, those idiots don't even know where we live.
No, I'm definitely not perfect. Since coming back from Thailand, I have not been able to do 5 pull-ups. I used to be managing maybe 5-6 pull-ups in one go. I was pumping them out. But now I can only manage 3 at a push. See, I could have sat back. I could have been like, damn, this progress really ain't progressing. I should just stop going to the gym because I've regressed and there's no point in going to the gym anymore because I'm not strong enough, or, you know, I'm not doing as well as I used to be, so I'm doing terribly. I could get bogged down about it because I've lost progress. And pull-ups, they're hard. Trying to get to those 5-6 pull-ups was hard. Doing those muscle-up progressions, which is where I was at, was hard to get to. But there was a time where I couldn't even do 1 pull-up. So 3, after having a month off, is insane. It's gonna be hard, but that doesn't mean you give up on Wednesday and start again on Monday. That's a dangerous tactic. It's like that's practically a New Year's resolution. That's a new week's resolution. But you can choose to do one thing today that can make tomorrow just that a little bit easier. You could have a shower. You could put your clothes out for tomorrow. You could go to bed a little bit earlier, even if it's just by 10 minutes. Although it may not feel like much, it will have a massive impact on the way you feel. And that is important. Okay, we're almost done, promise. Life will always present you with a choice to either be better or make space for something bigger. You'll know, because it'll most likely be the harder choice. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just keep that in mind. Let me know if this helped you in any way, or if you want to hear more.
This is my favorite one so far. Nice job, team.
If you liked the video, drop me a little like, drop me a subscribe, okay? If you didn't, if you made it this far and you didn't like it, a bit weird, a little bit weird, why'd you keep watching? Just saying. It was very lovely to see you. I'll see you later.